technically a must-win for either team, but it will certainly be a pivotal game when we look back at the series.
What kind of a game will it be?
Pivotal.
Pivotal.
I agree with you.
P-I-B-B-O-B-O-L.
I could not have said that better myself. How about you, Jed?
Man, I love pivotal games. It's just the series is tied up. Both teams want this game badly. And, I think with the home team being here and their fans behind them, the pivotal will move in their pendulum in their favor.
Nice.
Wow. There were a lot of P words right there. And now with the play-by-play, here's Kevin Harlan.
The first two are split. Who will get the advantage here? It's the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with Doris Burke reporting from the sideline. We'll see Cleveland and New York.
Ladies and gentlemen,
take a look at the Knicks. They managed to take one game on the road. Now the challenge to take care of business on their home court.
And, anytime you're going on the road, the first two games, realistically, you're hoping to get a split. So I'm sure they're happy with where they stand. They've stolen home court advantage. Now they need this one. They got to get green.
Yeah, you know what? Despite getting the split, I still have them as the underdog in this series, Jay. It's a very good team they're up against. They're just not going to lay down for them.
All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. So on the floor for Cleveland. Filling out the wings to Shumpert, LeBron. Tristan Thompson is out there with Kevin Love. And it's Irving in at the one spot. Now, here is Russell. Following the miss by Kyrie Irving. Russell kicks to a follow. Right side, high post. Stolen by Thompson. Irving with the ball. He's picked up by Russell. Irving against Russell. Here's James, and he uses the glass on the way. LeBron's got his team on the board to start the game for the Cavs.
You know, guys, that's what he does. He just loves to play that kind of attacking basketball.
Thomas is screen on Irving. Outside Thomas. On the wing, Jordan. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Well, Merry Christmas. That was a freebie.
And here's Cleveland. They're feeling confident after Tuesday's big win.
They played well enough to win, but to be honest with you, I just felt like their opponent's defensive performance was shaky at best.
Yeah, I'd go along with that, Greg. I mean, the game wasn't handed to them, but they definitely didn't have to work as hard for it as they should have.
That kind of power move has become a trademark of his.
Now let's send it down to Doris Burke, who was able to talk with head coach Teron Lue.
Getting home court advantage back is what makes this game absolutely critical in his opinion. He said the guys know what we have to do. We're determined to regain the advantage that we had worked so hard to get in the regular season. It was easy to see just how important this game is to him, and history tells us to all teams, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris. Here's Russell, following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Aflalo outside. Russell kicks to Whiteside. Pass to Aflalo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. No good from outside.
Boy, from my angle, it looked like it was in the bottom of the net. Looked good from here.
Yeah, I'm about as shocked as you are, Clark.
Shumpert against Aflalo. Irving attacking. That's no good, and now he's missed 2 and made 2. Russell kicks to Whiteside. George against Love. George with the bucket.
And it looks like he might just be on his A game today, Clark.
Cavaliers leading. Outside Irving. A baseline J, and the jumper is on the mark. Irving's got 6 points.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Here's Russell, kicks it to Whiteside. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but drew the foul. It'll go to the line.
And that's really just smart basketball. You send a poor foul shooter to the line.
Yeah, and he was on his way to sending that one down, so the play is definitely to foul right there, which he did.
It's his first trip to the line. Free throw, good, Whiteside. And both free throws good from Whiteside. First quarter play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Russell against Irving. They set the pick. Love outside. Ring shot on the way. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Love's got his first 2 points of the night.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
Russell against Irving. And stolen by Love. James, the pass to Irving. Dishes it to Love. Oh, good with the triple.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Thomas with the ball. Now guarded by Shumpert. Whiteside kicks to George. Fires the three. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
He presents a defender with a serious challenge. Always.
Yeah, looks like he saw some things out there that need to be adjusted, and he's going to take a break here and talk it over.
Hey, you know, coaches sometimes need a break in the action to rethink and retool a bit. Anytime you're in that situation, it makes sense to use the timeout.
Timeout is called first of the game for the Cavaliers. Checked in for New York. Richardson comes in for Aaron Aflalo. And then for Cleveland, Channing Frye's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Smith comes in for Kevin Love. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Shumpert. Now, here is Irving. 6 points for him. Back to LeBron. And the shot falls short this time.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
George dishes to Russell. And again, New York with the triple.
You really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
George against Smith. LeBron sets the screen for Smith. Feeds to Frye. Tries it from 9. Good work defensively by Turner. For New York, they've gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Outside, Russell. Thomas is screen on Smith. Russell with it. Now Smith defending. Now the dish to Thomas. And he knocks it down.
Fellas, that two-hand monster slam was vicious.
I don't think there was anyone, and I mean anyone, that could have stopped him on that one.
I tell you what, I'm glad they didn't try. Somebody might have got that feeling.
Looking to end the run. Frye, good.
You know, they've scored several times already here in the first quarter down low. I like that.
It's like a running game in football. When you can pound the basketball inside, it also allows you to control the team's transition.
Now, here is George. 7 points in the game. Shoots from 8. The Cavaliers pull it in.
It's an unusual, surprising miss for him. Typically, he's good on those inside.
Nice shot by Smith.
Talk about doing a Rip Van Winkle on defense. Come on, guys, wake up. Why are they leaving him open at the three-point line? Come on.
Now, here's Richardson. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Thomas passes to George. Shot clock at 6. Thomas, it's a wide open look. That ball, nice speed that time from George. And the Knicks lead by 1.
You know, the rest of the D can be stretched a little thin in the double teams in place like that.
The shot's good from Smith.
Not much defense to speak of yet here, guys.
Nope, it's been all offense, fellas, all the time here early.
The 3 from George. And again, New York with the triple.
And just a solid way to start the game. 4-5.
James kicks to Smith. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by George. Mozgov, he's checked in for Irving. Two for one opportunity here if they want it.
And no doubt, Kevin, if I'm them, I go for it.
James outside. This one for 3. Up and in. Off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
And another lead change here. How many of these are we going to have tonight?
I'm not quite sure, but I'm willing to bet it'll be more than a few.
Now here's Thomas. There's 18 seconds left to play here in the first. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. The Knicks shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shot to the night.
Your Knicks, Miles Turner, taking 2 shots.
The first one falls, and New York making a change here. All free throws good from Turner. 16 seconds left to play here in the first. And here's Smith. He has 6. On the wing, James. 3 seconds left. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. It's a tie game in New York. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And we got a chance to hear from LeBron James about the hard work and preparation he brings into every game.
I go back and I'm able to, read the scouting report, and also when I get to the arena, I also watch more film on each and every guy that's going to be playing, guys that I know I may be, matched up against, throughout the night. So I'm not surprised by anything if it happens throughout the game. So it's a lot of preparation that goes in, to just one game, just trying to get one win, but that's what it takes to win good.
I think you'd have to say the preparation really shows on the court in his play, and rarely does he look surprised out there, caught off guard.
And Kevin, that's really just the mark of a total pro. And I don't think oftentimes the fans appreciate how much goes in terms of preparation. Some guys get it, and some guys don't. But he's a perfect example of what proper preparation means in terms of preventing a poor performance.
And we're set to get started again for the next bit of action in this game 3. And guys, what's your take on the Knicks so far?
They seem to be a step slower, and that's one reason why they've been able to own the rebounding edge.
Well, the anticipation's been better. As the ball hits the rim, it's gone right to them. Solid job of them chasing it down and anticipating.
New York's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. They've got a follow. Hence Thomas out there with Turner. Then it's Paul George, and it's Callaway in at the point. They're the group. New York will start the second. Now, here is George. No good. Great tee that time from Love. Smith outside. Hit by Mozgov. Smith dishes to Mozgov. Missed inside.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And it's Kevin Love with the foul. That's his first foul.
Man, it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Catching up on the changes for New York. It was Amundsen who's checked in for Lance Thomas. Richardson comes in for Aaron Aflalo. And Shane Larkin subbed in for Langston Galloway.
Well, what appeared to be an easy 2 points just never materialized.
Dellavedova kicks to Love. The screen from Thompson. Pass it to Dellavedova. The tray. Back to Smith. It's up a 3. Offensive rebound. Thompson. And finally, that one's good. Thompson's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the Cavs. New York trailing. Outside, George. To the middle. It's deflected. Stolen by Thompson. J.R. Smith on the wing. Defended by George. Love wide open. He fires. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Cavaliers.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnover.
And here's Richardson following the three-pointer by Kevin Love.
And how about that, responding to the three-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
Terrific little tater-tate going on right now. Back and forth, here we go. He is an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He fixed the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
Yeah, and in a close game, though, guys, those could be really important points.
Now, here's George. 10 points for him. That jam.
And that's a punch to the jaw. This game, as tight as it can be, and he pulls something off that we might not even see in the All-Star game, Kevin.
But, Clark, I don't know that he planned it out too far in advance. That was one of those things that just happened.
I think it was premeditated.
I really don't. I think that he's one of those guys that just plays off of instinct, and they don't mind him making those kinds of plays, even in a close game.
That was a nice replay brought to you by Kia. Here's Dellavedova. Tristan Thompson picking up that last bucket. Smith for 3. Amundsen grabs the board.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
Richardson with it. Now Smith defending. Here's Larkin. Hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. And Thompson sends it back. And they get it back. Just 2 to shoot. George missing again.
He certainly didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
I tell you what, I think he'd be happy if he can continue to get looks like that.
And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way. Here's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the best shooters during the postseason. Take a look at Thompson, leading the league in field goal percentage. He always gets good looks. And so New York calls timeout. They're first.
And did not seem happy about how things are going on right now, and maybe wants to make some changes.
I agree. I mean, just was not comfortable with the way things were set up at that particular time. And in that case, I think it's the right thing to do.
And a new group in for the Knicks. Whiteside's checked in for Turner. Thomas comes in for Louis Amundsen. Aaron Aflalo, who's checked in for George. And it's Russell in for Shane Larkin. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Irving's checked in. Now, here is Russell. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the strike for 2. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. And the first one at the line is good. LeBron's checked in for the Cavaliers. And so Russell hits them both. Cleveland's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. And finished off by LeBron.
Did you just see what I saw? I mean, that move was out of this world.
Executed, don't you think? To perfection, Greg. I mean, he had the rim in his sights and was not going to be stopped.
And finishes with force. Boy, you got to love that.
And so here is New York. The Cavaliers making the shot. A follow the pass to Richardson. Three-pointer. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
Yeah, but the defense was determined not to give him an inch of free space.
Irving against Richardson. No good from Irving.
Yeah, I like creativity and a circus finish as much as anybody. But you better be sure you got a chance to make it.
Here's James, and he slams that one down.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Now Russell. He has 5. Aflalo up top. To the paint. Here's Richardson, and it's blocked.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
And Shumpert kicks to James. 13 feet away. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
I mean, he was great in his last game, Clark, and clearly he has not lost that love and feeling. Yeah, too many easy buckets coming from inside, and I think he wants to make that a point of emphasis.
I would certainly think so. I mean, if they keep giving up those kinds of easy looks inside, they'll be in big trouble.
New York calls timeout. Different look for New York. Miller's checked in for Lance Thomas. And Georgia subbed in for Aaron Aflalo. Cleveland also making some changes. Mozgov comes in for Thompson. And Channing Frye subbed in for Kevin Love. Now Cleveland moving it up. Shumpert's running. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Knicks trail by 8. Outside, George. Good shot. New York moving it around. Shumpert against Russell. Shumpert with the steal. And here we go. Shumpert running it up the court. And the foul on Miles Turner. That is his first foul of the game.
And it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Keep it going. One more time. Let me hear it from your Knicks City dancers.
Irving dishes to LeBron. Baseline jumper. It's rebounded by New York. Whiteside's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Richardson the pass to George. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
And trailing in this game, now is not the time to start playing conservative. I mean, if you've got an open look from deep, let it go. I mean, you've got to play freely and with confidence.
Cleveland leading by 4. No good from Frye. Russell with a wide open look. Misses the 3.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
Mozgov kicks to Frye. That's good. And the Cavaliers lead by 6. There's 53 seconds left in the first half. And George, here we go. And there's the call on James. That is his first foul of the game. Outside, Russell. He kicks to George. Offensive rebound. And stolen by LeBron.
Not sure if they're aware of the 2-for-1 opportunity.
Well, they ought to be. I mean, that basic basketball time management. You've got to be aware of your clock and your situation.
32 seconds left now here in the second. George with the ball. He's picked up by LeBron. James against George. Pass to Turner. Shumpert with the steal.
They'll probably let the clock wind down here.
Right on. I mean, no need to give the ball back before the end of the quarter in this situation.
Pushing their lead to double digits. Fry's got his third basket of the night right there. Russell with it. 2 on the clock. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving. The Knicks shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
2 shots.
And so Russell hits them both. And so we wrap up the first half. Cleveland ahead, leading by 8. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, I'm here with LeBron, and you obviously have been very productive. How pleased are you with where you're getting the basketball and how you're scoring?
I'm very pleased with my individual performance right now, but not so pleased with how I'm trying to help our teammates. I got to do a better job of trying to get our teammates in the flow as well as keep myself in a good group too. So hopefully I can do a better job of that in the second half.
LeBron, thank you. Kevin, he can't do it by himself.
Thank you, Doris. And folks, don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of the second half in the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. This arena is packed, and the energy in the building obvious. I'm Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. For the Cavaliers, this could be the pivotal game in this series, and they're playing like it. They may not be running away with it just yet, but you could just sense in the first half how focused they are on grabbing that 2-1 lead. What'd you think, Shaq, about Cleveland?
Well, Ernie, Kenny, the offense was running really well. And their shooting percentage was outstanding, and it wasn't just luck. It's because the offense never allowed the opposing defenders to get comfortable.
And Kenny, your take on New York?
Their lack of execution surprised me. They had a lot of turnovers off sloppy ball handling, which goes back to the fundamentals. And I know we say it all the time, just make the simple play. And this is why. Without giving away possessions, they'd be a lot closer in this game.
Just about time for the third quarter to get underway, and we'll see you again.
And we welcome you back here to the broadcast of the Eastern Conference semifinals. Paul George really making a difference here.
That slasher mentality was on display in that first half. He got to the rim consistently.
Boy, I tell you what, he's got that great first step, and he must have had some quickness poise or something because he looks a little faster today than normal.
Checking out the group for Tyronn Lue to start the second half. LeBron and Love with the talented pair at the forward position. Irving is out there with Iman Shumpert, and it's Thompson in at the 5 spot. The Cavaliers shooting their first free throw of the evening. And so it's New York with it, trailing here by 8. Outside, Russell, Richardson, and Talent goes, jamming that one home.
Major league big boy throwdown right there.
And it needs a tight grip on that rim after the finish.
Yeah, maybe that'll give them a little bit of that swag that they seem to have lost.
Here is Love. The Knicks making the shot. On the top of the key. And it's Whiteside with the rebound. Whiteside's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Turner with a screen on Irving. Russell kicks to Turner. Cannot hit. And Cleveland will come the other way. Down low, Paul George with the steal. George double team. He feeds it to Whiteside. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by George.
He tried to shoehorn along the sideline, but he stepped out of bounds. Pretty good defense there to force the turnover.
Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. The feed now to Irving to the inside. Here's Thompson. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Thompson's got 8 points.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash-mouth basketball, guys.
And all about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks their coach drew up.
Here's George. Tristan Thompson picking up that last bucket. And the rejection by James. Turner dishes to Richardson. Pocket 4. And it's Kevin Love with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
And George kicks to Turner. George against James. New York needs to get off a shot. And Russell gets it to go.
Ooh, that is a tough shot.
The Cavaliers leading by 6. Timeout called, Cleveland.
Knicks fans, these are your Knicks City dancers. Go on and give it up.
Doris Burke has some information for us, Doris.
Thank you, Kevin. I got a chance to hear what the Cavaliers head coach was saying to his team. He told Kyrie Irving that he wants their offense to run through him. Coach is looking for big things from him throughout the rest of this game on the offensive end. A lot of the scoring burden will fall on him. Those are likely not the last adjustments they make today, guys. There's still time left in this one. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris. Now, here's George. He's got 14. George double teamed. Now the pass to Whiteside. Back to George. Goes up on the wing. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the strike for 2. That's on LeBron James.
Well, how about Paul George in this one? He has 14 points, and he's hit the mark twice from three-point range as well.
And Clark, it's no stretch to say the more points he gives them from beyond the arc, the better off they'll be.
And both free throws good for Paul George.
Well, as far as the league's big men go, he's one of the very best at the foul line.
Love the pass to Irving. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Yeah, good. Job to take it right at him.
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg. He had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
The Cavaliers have shot just 1 free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game. That one misses. Knicks trail by 5. Outside, Russell. He dishes it to George. Back to Russell. And George kicks to Thomas. And stolen by Love. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. These players can flat out shoot the rock. The 2K leaderboard shows us the top 3-point shooters in the playoffs. Aaron Aflalo, 3rd.
Well, you know, the three-point shot, Kevin, can be a game-changing play. I mean, I've seen games become blowouts and blowouts become close thanks to the three-point shot. It's a huge asset, and these guys capitalize on it big time.
That one is off. Richardson, he's checked in for Russell. That's off as well, so he misses both.
You don't see him have too many of those trips to the line.
Moving against George. Richardson for three. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got 4 assists now tonight.
He's been a different guy here in the second half. His shooting percentage far better than it was before the break.
Now here's LeBron. He's got 11. From the line, and it's blocked by Whiteside. And a fast break now for New York. Richardson's running to tie. Tries again, and it's laid in by Whiteside. Whiteside's got the game tied up here for the Knicks. The Cavaliers have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Irving drives in, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
How about the night Irving has had? 9 points, and there's a nice number in the assist column as well.
It really has been, Clark. He's created a lot of open looks for his teammates. Very unselfish play from him today.
Turner's checked in for New York. J.R. Smith's checked in for Cleveland.
They're really doing a good job working hard to get inside and draw contact, a little more so than they did in the first half.
And defensively, if you're trying to battle back, you can't keep sending them to the line.
In a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well. And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
James, 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
Some big points there. I mean, they got him on a nice play to get the ball right to the bucket.
And exactly what they're looking for down the stretch. Just more of the same.
Now here's Turner. George sets a screen for Turner. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. That one on Love.
So I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
For the Cavaliers, Mozgov comes in for Kevin Love. And Channing Frye's subbed in for James. And he's good on the second. The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Smith against Thomas. And it's Smith penetrating. All alone. It's rebounded by New York. George has got 3 rebounds now in this one. Back to Aflalo for the lead. And it's Irving with the rebound. Cavaliers leading. Pass to Dellavedova. Lots of room. It's rebounded by New York.
I tell you what, folks. I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
Smith gets it to go on the assist by Fry. 8 points for Smith.
That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and we could see right there why he does. That was a good time to call the timeout and try to settle everybody down and get back into their offensive rhythm. They've been coughing up the rock an awful lot.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. The Knicks making a switch here. Russell's checked in. Knicks trail by 3. It's Richardson on the wing, covered by Smith. Richardson kicks to Aflalo. To the inside. 6 to shoot. Here's Turner, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down. Excellent assist there. Just led him to the perfect spot.
The drive by Russell. Misses the wing J. The Cavaliers leading by 3. Right side Irving. Pulls up on the wing. Russell with the rebound.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Aflalo outside. 1:12 left to play in the third. Russell against Irving. Here's Mozgov.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. You can afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free one, don't you think? Clark with the hoop for him there.
Momentum can swing on plays like that, Kevin, especially when the finish has that much thunder on it.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Shumpert's checked in. Knicks trail by 3. 35 seconds left in the third. Kicks to Richardson for the tie. Shot is no good, and Cleveland will come the other way. They've led by as much as 10.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Fry, good.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play.
Up top, Russell. And no good trying to get that one. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Cavaliers lead by 5. We've got more in store for you right after this.
I gotta hold down the city. Gotta let you know. I gotta hold down the city. Gotta let you know where I come from.
And we welcome you back here to the broadcast of the Eastern Conference semifinals. And so it's Cleveland with it. It's a 5-point game. Hans Thomas out there with Paul George. Then there's Whiteside. Then there's Richardson. And it's Galloway in at the point. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks.
He's their go-to guy. When he shoots the ball like he has today, that's what the scoreboard usually looks like.
Here's George. Following the basket by Kyrie Irving. George dishes to Galloway. George against James. Just 4 to shoot. Galloway the pass to George. Here's Whiteside. Up and in on the way.
They have got to put a body on it, because otherwise, with his agility and athleticism, they're not going to be able to contain him on the offensive line.
Outside Irving. This is the run. From the baseline. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Knicks trail by 7. Outside, George. To the middle. Here's Whiteside. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Now that's finishing the work right there.
Powerful two-hand, Jim. You're right.
And I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those, this lead will start shrinking even further.
And so it's Cleveland with it, following the score by New York.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
And he makes the first.
Finally, he's starting to convert after working his way to the line time and time again. We'll see if he can maintain the pace.
Aaron Aflalo is checked in for Richardson. Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving.
He hasn't been himself from the free throw line, but maybe that can get him going.
There's Galloway. Feeds it to Thomas. George on the wing, covered by LeBron. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. Here's Irving, and the layup is good after a nice lead pass. And the Cavaliers lead by 9.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Now, here's George. Down low, it's tipped. Stolen by Thompson. No good from LeBron. And a fast break now for the Knicks. Galloway kicks to George. That's good, and so Galloway with the assist. And that's 20 points for Paul George.
Well, for one, he hasn't let him down. But a few other guys need to pick up the pace if they're going to be good.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up. Check out the bounce.
To the outside. How about that?
Yeah.
You said it, Kevin.
Right there. Good move.
You said it, my man. He's the highlight reel waiting to happen.
Here's Irving. The Knicks making the shot. It's a hit by Love. Irving kicks to Thompson. And Raytown sends it back. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. And George wants it to go.
And how does he get that one to go? No idea.
I don't have an idea either. A little heat check there, but yeah, he's still cooking, and Greg, he's cooking with gas.
Boy, this game has really started to heat up. I didn't think it could get any more high scoring than it already was.
Well, I tell you what, I don't mind it. You don't either, it sounds like. Good offense is entertaining, and that's exactly what we're getting.
The Knicks making a switch here. Harkins checked in. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And that one misses for the Knicks. Turner's checked in for Whiteside. Richardson comes in for George. And it's Russell in for Larkin. And he sinks the second. The Cavaliers leading by 7. To the left wing. Puts it up from 15. It's hauled in by Thomas. The Knicks have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Thomas a screen. Here's Russell. He dishes it to Thomas. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got 6 assists in the game.
I mean, you never expect to get opportunities that easy coming down the stretch of a tight game.
Now Cleveland shooting one of the high points for them in this game at 54%. The shot's good from Irving. Irving's got 19 points.
Just carrying the load right now offensively, guys. He is not wasting any chances.
From where I sit, Greg, it's a simple deduction. They want things to be easy on themselves here late. Make sure he has the ball.
Now here's Thomas. A flower right side. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Irving kicks to Thompson. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
He's in one heck of a groove with the scoring. They're going to talk it over and try to figure out how to slow him down.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Hey, guys. Well, Kurt Rambis had some advice for the team in that last break. He got after them and told them to turn up the intensity, saying, we put ourselves in a corner, and now we've got to fight our way out. Show me what you have, and let's see if we've got what it takes, guys.
Now, here's George, and stolen by LeBron. Irving dishes to Love. And a wide open look for Irving. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. George has got 5 rebounds tonight. The flower kicks to George. It's good from long range. George has got 13 points in the second half.
Watch out now that he's got his first 3 of the half.
Love. And the shot falls short this time. Knicks trail by 6. And here Here's Russell. At the elbow, it's George. Goes up with the stripe. That's good. George has got 29 in the game.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
George against LeBron from 12 feet out. And that one hits back out. New York's gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. Thomas a screen. Kick out to Aflalo. Russell passes to George. 5 on the clock. George double-teamed. And it's away from Aflalo for 2. Love grabs the board. Love's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Unloads. No good off the front line.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot that he has to continue to take.
Let's look at some numbers in this one for Thomas. He has 9 points, and when it comes to rebounding, he's had a nice night there, too.
He's not afraid to mix it up there in the middle, getting in there and doing a lot of the dirty work.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 4. We've got 1:08 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Second of 2 is good. It narrows the lead down to just 3.
By missing one of those, that leaves them needing a 3 to tie it up. Not the ideal situation.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. They're up by 3. We've got 1:08 left in the fourth quarter. Who's checked in for the Knicks? And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession.
Huge turnover there, and at a bad time, too. You have to value every possession.
We've got 1:08 left in the fourth quarter. Outside, George. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second.
So the first one drops, and that brings them within 2 here. And both free throws good for Paul George.
Tremendous job at the line as usual. You can always bank on him in those situations.
And here's Love for 3. It's money from deep.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game.
46 seconds left in the fourth quarter. From deep, George cannot hit.
You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. It's got to have better shot selection.
And here's Cleveland. They've led by as much as 10. And stolen by Russell. New York calls timeout. They're down by 4. There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The Knicks making a switch here. Richardson's checked in. There's 38 seconds left to play here in the fourth. George against LeBron. At the top of the key, Turner. Nails it! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Those are huge points. Beyond huge. huge partner. I mean, they needed that bucket desperately. I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
From deep, George. And Irving pulls it down. And he commits the intentional foul.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what, Greg? He knows a few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. He knows late game free throws are a lot different than early game free throws in terms of making it. Two-possession game now, guys. Some very important free throws there.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistles.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
And he makes both free throws.
And that makes it a one-possession game, guys. Got to be the biggest free throws of the game thus far.
And it goes out of bounds. That one is on Smith.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
Now you need every basket you can get.
Greg, I think they're still alive here, but they better execute every trip down the floor from here on out. Shot after shot, one after the other. PG, Paul George, making it happen.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. The score is tied at 82. 15 seconds left in the game. Seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now Irving. Back to James. Oh, it's no good. And we're headed to overtime. Regulation is ended and we're heading to overtime. And we'll be back with you right after this. Well, if you love great competition and neck-to-neck basketball action, this one has been a great one. Overtime number one. Getting going right now. And so off the tip, it's New York. So the overtime period is now ticking away. Should be fun. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. Setting the floor for the Knicks. Richardson is out there with Russell. Then it's Turner. Then there's Whiteside. And it's George in at the small forward position. Here's James after D'Angelo Russell's bucket. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot two right here.
Well, a good game tonight for Richardson. He has 11 points, and from downtown, he's buried 3 3-pointers.
Well, when he squared himself up and got him good looks, he's knocked him down.
He's perfect from the line this time. Irving with the ball. The dish to Thompson. And he jams it with authority.
You know, he might be small for a center, but it doesn't really matter because he can jump out of the building.
Outside Russell. Here's George. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. The first free throw is good. And George drops them both. And it's the Cavaliers with the ball, trailing by 4. Irving kicks to Shumpert. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. They get Hassan Whiteside.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
Now, here is Russell. Right side inside. He's covered by Thompson. And that one's good. 10 points now in the game for Hassan Whiteside. That one's in there. The Knicks lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Love.
And I'll bet his percentage is pretty high from that range.
A little over a minute and a half gone now here in overtime. George double team. Right side inside. Working on Thompson. Just 3 to shoot. Here's Turner. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
And they get the rebound, but guys, that's been the issue throughout the game.
Yep, and the results on the scoreboard are attributed to how they've been out-rebounded thus far. You know, one aspect of their play today that's really been tight and far superior is their passing.
And that kind of flow can be elusive, but the great offenses have it, and that's just what they've shown here tonight.
New York calls timeout. Thomas checked in for Turner. Just about 2 minutes in now to this overtime period. What a game. Here's Russell. Outside, George. George double team. It's Thomas outside. And it's LeBron James with the rebound. Cleveland's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight. Nailed 5 of them. Here's Irving. No good. And New York the other way now. George against Thompson. George dishes to Russell. Back to George. Can't hit. James with some nice D.
Seemed like he changed his mind halfway through the layup, trying to go to something else, and flat out choked.
Thompson misses. For New York, they've gone 2 of 5 on shot attempts since the end of regulation. George with the ball. Now guarded by Shumpert. And George, here we go. Shot's good. George has got 39.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Timeout called, Cleveland. They're trailing by 1. There's a minute left to play in OT, and this battle continuing. Shumpert. LeBron outside. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
It's been a solid outing for LeBron. He has 17 points, and the steals are starting to pile up for him also.
And Clark, he's really gotten into their heads because of it. I mean, guys are on the lookout for him, always worrying about where he is.
And so both free throws good that time, and that puts him ahead.
Needed those and got it. Terrific job at the line under pressure.
Moving against Russell. Right side of the screen. Just 4 to shoot.
Good little two-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it.
Now, here is George. Following the miss by Kyrie Irving. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. George with the ball. He's picked up by Irving. Here's right side.
Kevin, that was so clutch. Now they really need a defensive stand.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. They're losing by 1. There's 14 seconds left to play in the first overtime. Guys, what's your take?
And really no need to rush. Still plenty of time to get a good look.
Well, if they've got a play that they use to get a quality shot, this is the time to run it.
back, not watching for the line that time.
Oh, no, you hate to see that. Those are just the kind of errors that can cost you in a game like this.
And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty. And there's the call on James. And so he's picked up his final foul. He will sit for the rest of this game.
This is where their depth becomes such an asset, Kevin. He's gone for the remainder of the game, but fortunately, they're able to field a very capable replacement.
Gets the first, and that will put them up by 2. So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
And the perfect time to be perfect at the line. Only a 3 can tie it now.
A three-pointer here might have us headed to another overtime period.
And it's Kevin Love with the foul. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
And you can wrap this one up. Great job to stay cool at the line and finish it off.
Irving kicks to Shumpert. Lets it go from deep. No luck.
And doesn't he just have a nose, a knack for the basketball? He is by far their best rebounder.
Well, he has been today. No doubt about that. His effort's been unbelievable.
So it's New York picking up the win. And they've edged in front in the series after an outstanding performance here in Game 3.
Kevin, it sure was. When teams split the first 2 games of a series, Game 3 means everything. They're going into Game 4 now, riding that high after this win.
And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Guys, Paul George standing by with me here. And Paul, first, congratulations on the win. What's the attitude you have as a team right now?
Continue to, play together. And we can just stick to that, keep working, staying confident.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we get a chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Paul George. He had an outstanding fourth quarter where he really shined, pouring it on heavy down the stretch.
He was up to every single challenge he faced tonight. He was in such control of the ball game. His showcase of his skill set was awesome.
Without his leadership and his spectacular play tonight, they wouldn't be holding the lead in this series. The bottom line is they are now in the driver's seat. Looking very good and going forward, like me and my convertible.
And that'll signal the end of our NBA postseason coverage of round 2 for tonight. More